drawings. Number 1, my Raptor. Number 2, Jack Skellington. Number 3, my dragon. First up, how to draw a raptor.
Welcome back to another How to Draw. I'm Brooke and this is Carter. All right, what are we drawing today, Carter?
A velociraptor.
A velociraptor?
Yes.
You like raptors, don't you?
Yeah.
We're in kind of a dinosaur phase at our house, so are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started right here in the middle of the page. And we're just going to draw a short little curved line, comes up and over. There you go. Starting over here on this side of our curve, we're going to go ahead and draw a nice long curve that comes all the way till it's almost the edge of our paper. Then we'll come back over here to the other side, and we're just going to draw a short line coming up. From the top of that line, we're going to add a little curve over. Now from there, we're going to draw a line coming straight sideways. We're going to curve that down with just a short little line. Now we're going to draw a line coming straight backwards, and it does not touch that other line. Then let's come back over here and just add another short line coming straight down. From there, we're going to just draw a curved line that comes down at a slight diagonal. Now let's just draw a short little curve coming down from that line. Curving back and down, good. Now we're going to come back up and we're going to draw a line. We want to make sure this line comes down just a little bit longer than our other line over here. From there, we're going to curve back and we should finish right underneath these lines. Let's come back up, and right here we're just going to add a short little line. Nice. From there, let's draw a nice long line that comes down right next to this line but doesn't touch. Let's come way up here. We're just going to add a little line here. Now we're going to bring it down. Now we're going to go ahead and just draw a small oval. And this is going to be his eye, so we're going to fill that in with a dark circle right about here. From right behind his eye, we're just going to draw a curved line that comes back and down right here, leaving a little space. His head's really coming together. Starting to see a dinosaur. Let's come back down here. And we're just going to draw a short line that goes straight up. From the bottom of that line, let's just curve it down at a slight diagonal. From the bottom of that line, we're just going to create another diagonal with a slight curve to it. Then we're going to curve that back and make a diagonal the other direction. Great job. Now let's just take a line straight backwards. Just a short line. Now we come back up here and we're just going to follow this line down. It doesn't quite touch the bottom. Then we'll come back here. And starting back here, we're just going to draw a line that comes down and connects right here. Now let's come up here, not too high, and we're just going to come down and connect right here. And look, we've made an arm. A dino arm. Let's bring it back down here, and right in here we're going to add another line. There you go. From the bottom of these lines, we're just going to create some claws. So we're going to bring it over and connect to this line. We're going to create some claws. So we're going to bring it up and down because his claws are curled under. And then we'll draw another, almost like the top of a pyramid. Just bring it up and down. Very good. Let's come back up here on his arm. And we're just going to draw a line that comes back straight sideways. Looks good. Now let's start up above that line, way up here. And we're going to go ahead and draw a nice long curved line coming down, touching that line and going just past it. Right up there. Good job. Bring it down and past that line. Good. Coming back where we left off, we're just going to draw a diagonal coming backwards. From there, we're going to bring a diagonal coming back the other direction. Just like that. Then at the bottom of that line, we're going to go ahead. We're going to draw a line going straight sideways and then curving down. Nice. From there, we're going to draw, and we're going to make a line going straight back the other direction. Good. Now let's come back up here, and we're just going to draw a diagonal down to connect it. From here, we're going to draw a curved line that comes out, around, and up. Good. From the top of that, we're going to make a little crooked mountain that comes over and back in. Now let's come way up here, and we're just going to draw a slightly curved diagonal that comes down and meets up right here. Well, that looks good. Now he only has one leg, so to give him another leg, we're going to come back up right here, and we're just going to draw a short little line that connects right here. And then we're going to curve this over right next to this curve. There you go. From there, we're going to take it out and around, a little bit like a C. Then we'll draw a diagonal coming down, about the same length as this one. Then let's come back in here, and we're just going to draw a line straight sideways. It should connect right in the middle of the other line over here. Good. Now let's come up here under this curve, and we're just going to go ahead and draw a short little line coming straight down. And then we'll draw a sideways line to connect it in. Well, that looks good. Coming back up here, we're just going to draw a little diagonal line starting from this leg, and we're going to go past the other leg, and we're going to curve it up and bring it back down to make a point for his tail. Just touch the other leg on your way over and back down to a point. Good. That looks great. How's our dinosaur looking? I think he's looking pretty good. Now we're just going to start drawing some muscles. So we're going to draw some accent lines. Right inside this leg, we're just going to take a nice long curve. Down here, we're just going to draw a little accent line and just bring it down. Nice. Now up here, Raptor's underbellies are a different color. So we're going to start back here on the tail, and we're going to draw a line that comes up and meets with this leg right over here. Then over on the other side of this leg, we're going to draw an extra little line here at the top. Same thing for his arm. We're going to draw a little extra line that comes in and meets up. Now over here on his neck, and bring another line that just comes down and meets up with the front of his arm. That looks good. Now starting way back here on his tail, I'm just going to add some little lines that just kind of give him some depth and a little more personality. So we're just going to draw little lines going all the way up his tail. And they don't have to be the exact same length. Have fun with it. Nice, just accent lines, little dashes going all the way down the tail. going all the way up the tail. Great job. Now over here, we added this little space right here, and we're going to add some accents on it too. So we're just going to draw some lines all the way down it as well. Yes, that looks great. Coming up here, we're just going to add a little curved line coming in just to give his chin a little separation. Makes it a little more defined. Our dinosaur needs to smell, right? We're just going to draw a black dot right here, and that's going to be his nostril. Now right here on his back, we're just going to draw a line coming over. And then on this end, and then we're going to draw another little accent line as well, kind of separating his tail, making it a little more defined. Now he only has one arm, so we should probably add the other, and we'll kind of see it in the background. So we're just going to add a little line coming down right here, and then we're going to draw that diagonal line that comes down. Then we're going to take a diagonal back the other way, just short. Great job. Now let's just take a line straight backwards. Just a short line. Now we'll draw the other side of it, so we got to draw another line right next to it. Now let's just take a line straight backwards. Then we'll draw a diagonal coming up and a diagonal coming down, just like a pyramid. Remember, that's how we do his claws. And another line up and down for a second claw on that other finger. Now we come back up here, and we're just going to follow this line down. And we're just going to come around for the finger and connect that in. And that's it. He has another hand. All right, now let's come back up here. We're just going to add some accent lines right here on his neck, just two little dashes next to each other. I don't know about you, but I think he's looking pretty good. That's one good-looking raptor. He's also a little scary. Well, all that's left to do is your favorite part. Now we're going to get to color.
I like coloring.
And you can color him however you like. Let's go ahead and speed this part up.
Reveal. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
No.
Let me see. Oh, he looks so cool. Yours,
Whoa.
thanks, bud. Yours looks just like Blue from the movie.
Yeah, yours looks like Charlie.
It does kind of look like Charlie, huh? Well, I had a blast. Was that your favorite drawing so far?
Yeah.
I had a feeling. All right, well, that turned out awesome. We'll see you guys again next time for another How to Draw. Bye.
Up next, how to draw a jack skeleton.
All right, we're back for another How to Draw with Brooke and
Carter.
Carter. Carter's joining me today, and today we're going to be drawing Jack Skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love that movie, don't you?
Jack Skeleton.
So are you excited to draw Jack?
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be a really fun one. All right, let's get started.
So we're going to start by drawing a little diagonal. And then on this side, we're going to draw another diagonal. So it's kind of like an upside down V. Now we're going to come up to the top over here and just draw a little curved line out and down. And then we'll draw another curved line out and down on the other side.
Is that his nose?
That's his nose. All right, we're going to color it in. Good job, that's looking great. All right, now starting right above this nose, we're just going to put a little dot. And that's where this line is going to end. We're going to come way up here in the corner and we're going to draw a little line that's going to go over and then curve down kind of like a backwards S.
That's an eyebrow.
It looks like an eyebrow. That looks really good. Now we're going to draw a dot above the other nose. Perfect. And then we're going to come way over on this side and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do, this one's actually just like an S. That's a really spread out S.
So it just goes to the bottom of the nose?
It just goes right above the nose.
Okay.
Good, right there. Now we're going to do the bottom. So out here, we're just going to put a tiny dot following down from the eyebrow and over from the nose. We're going to put a little dot. This is going to help us make our circle part of our eye. So we're going to start not quite at the end of this line, a little bit in, and we're going to make a curved line down to this dot.
Kind of like an S.
Well, this is kind of, it's a curve kind of like a, almost looks like a U.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're going to, see we have our dot down here where this line ended. We're going to come up here just a little in from the line from our backwards S. We're going to come up to our backwards S and leave a little extra. And then we're going to curve out and back down to this line and touch. Good, that bottom line should stick out just a little bit.
It's an eye. We made one eye.
We did, we made one eye. Now let's do the other one. So we made our dot, perfect, and now we're going to add a curved line to our dot. Good. Dot.
Dot.
Then we're going to come way up here, come way up by his eyebrow, and we're going to put a little dot where we're going to go. Oh, nope, okay, we'll fix it. There we go. And then we're going to curve it back and down.
We're going to color it in, so it's okay.
Yeah, we're going to color that in, so it's okay that we have a little mistake.
And it's black, so it's perfect color for black.
All right, so let's go ahead and color those eyes in. All right, now that our eyes are all colored in, those look really good. You did great. Now that our eyes are all colored in, we're going to start on his head. So we're going to start over here. It needs to be below his eye and outside of his eye. And we're going to go up and all the way around his eyes and end on the other side just below his eye.
That's a dome.
There you go. Yep, you made his dome or his head. That's a fun word for head. All right, now we're going to come right in here between the eye and the big head that we just made. And we're going to come down and bring it over to the other side and finish right next to this eye. But don't touch the eye. Oh, that looks perfect. You did a good one. This is his mouth. And then we're going to add some little hash marks. So on each side, right close to the end, let's put a hash mark. Good. Now we're going to use our finger. And we're going to use our finger to space out some more little lines that go across the mouth. Can you use your finger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. Now your finger's a little smaller than mine, so you're going to have some more lines than I have. And that's okay. Yeah. It's okay that they're a little different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna have about 6 or 7. You're gonna have like about 6 or 5.
Something like that. Let's see.
see
I have
yours.
9.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You have 11.
I have 11.
Yeah, I have 9 and you have 11. All right, so now we're going to start over here and we're going to draw a line just connecting his head to finish it off. It's going to have a little curve to it, but not too much.
My dome's pretty big.
Your dome is pretty big. Good job. All right, now let's get started on his neck. So we want his neck to be centered, so we're going to do it right underneath his nose. So if you look up at his nose, that's about where you want to be. And we're just going to draw a little line on this side of his nose and a little line by the other side of his nose. There you go, you got a neck. All right. Now from the neck, we're going to go ahead and draw a V. So I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to go down and back up. Nice. All right. Now I want our V to be a little longer than the neck, so let's just add a little line on each side to extend it out.
Is that his neck?
Yeah. Now we're going to add a bow tie. So we're going to come up here and we're going to draw a little line coming down. And then we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing and draw a line coming down. So now it kind of looks like a big M.
Yeah.
All right, then right underneath this center point where our V is, I want you to draw a dot that's not quite touching that V, so it's a little below it. And then we're going to come to the bottom of this line and draw a diagonal up to our dot. And then from there, we're going to go back down from our dot. We're going to come down to our other line. Perfect. All right, now right in the middle, we're just going to make a nice little circle in the center of his bow tie. Kind of finish it off.
Okay.
Good. All right, now from right here, right by the bow tie, not quite at the top, we're going to draw a big giant arch almost all the way out past his head. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to start a little down on the bow tie and make a giant arched line that comes right outside past his head. It's a big line, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to start out here at this outer point and we're just going to draw a line coming back in. And let's go ahead and do that on the other side. And let's come back up and we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down. And then we're going to bring another line down, another diagonal that comes and meets that point. Then we're going to go one more time, bringing a line down. And then from right here towards the bottom of the bow tie, not quite at the bottom, but almost, we're going to draw another curved line meeting up with that bottom line.
Got it.
Now let's do the same thing to the other side. All right, so we're going to go ahead and draw another diagonal line down.
Got it.
Great. Now we're going to draw a line back in. Draw another diagonal down. And then we're going to start over here, not quite at the bottom of our bow tie, and curve the line down to that point. Looking awesome. All right, now we're going to come out here on this curved line, and we're going to draw, it's going to end up looking a little bit like a V. So we're going to start with one side of our V, and we're going to draw a curved line down.
Okay.
Yep, right there. Bob. And then we're going to come to the other side. Start right here, not touching the bow tie, a little bit out, and draw a curved line down to a point. Great, now he has a little V on his chest. All right, now I'm going to come out here almost to this point, not quite, and draw a little line coming down. Nice. Now on the other side, let's do the same thing. Looks good.
Looking pretty good. We're starting on his shirt.
We are starting on his shirt. All right, now let's come right here to our point, and we're going to draw a curved line coming from our point to meet up with our other line out here. All right, now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to start at our point and draw a curved line coming out to the other side.
I was furious because I didn't know if it was his body or not.
Yeah, that's his vest.
Oh.
He wears a vest.
And he's like, in the movies, they're like, since I am dead, I could take off my head.
He does say that in the movie. Let's see. Now, our vest needs a button. So let's go ahead and just draw a little circle right here.
Got it.
Looks good. I like it. All right, now we're going to come up here right where this line is touching our bat wing, and we're going to draw a curved line back down to this point. And then we're going to want to do the same thing on the other side, right where our straight line meets our bat wing. We're going to curve it in and meet back up at the point over here as well.
Let's put a button on the other side.
Okay, we can put a button on the other side. He'll have 2 buttons. Deal. All right, now we're going to come out to the side and we're going to draw a little bit longer line, and it's going to come in at a small diagonal. So we're going to take that down, a nice long line. Good job. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Make sure it comes in at a little bit of a diagonal. Nice.
Yours is looking pretty good.
Yours looks great, buddy. Now let's come up in the middle, and we're going to not quite touch the buttons, but a little below, leave a little space, and then we're going to draw another line that kind of goes diagonal out. Good, nice curve. And then we're going to draw another diagonal that goes away from it towards our other line.
Nice pants.
We're making pants. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty good, huh? So now we just need to connect these lines on the bottom. So we're going to connect these 2 lines over here on the left, and then we'll connect these 2 lines over here on the right. Oh, perfect. Now we officially have pants, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, you asked about shoes, so let's get started on that. We're going to draw 2 little lines right here on the bottom. And then we're going to draw a curved line coming out and down. Not too big, just a little bit. Good job. And now we're going to take this little line we made on his ankle, and we're going to make it just a little bit longer.
Cool shoes.
We're getting started. Our shoes are coming together. All right, now we're just going to draw a tiny line over. And then we're going to draw a tiny line up. This is the heel of his boot. From the top of that tiny line, we're going to draw a curved line coming out to meet right over here with this line. Perfect. We got 1 shoe. Let's head over to our other leg. So we have the 2 little lines that make our ankle. And we're going to draw a curved line out and down. Now we're going to take our other line and we're going to make it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Then we're going to draw a tiny line in and a tiny line up. Then we're going to curve down and meet up over here with our other line. Perfect, we have 2 shoes.
Now let's color.
Not quite yet. All right, he needs arms. He has no arms.
No arms.
All right, so let's come back up and we're going to draw right out here by his bat wing, not quite at the end, but we're going to draw a curved line that kind of follows along with his vest, but we don't want to touch it. Good. Then at the bottom, we'll just draw a straight line in to connect it. All right, now from the outside corner of that line, we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down, not too long, and then we're going to connect that line in. Great. Now starting right here, we're going to curve out and then not quite touch his leg, and then we're going to draw a straight line down and curve that one back in. Curve, straight, and connect. Good job. Now that's his glove, so we're going to add another finger. So we're going to come just out here on our rounded part and draw another little line that comes down and in.
Cool. For the other arm.
Now for the other arm, correct. So we're going to start out here by our bat wing and draw our longer line down just past his vest. We're going to connect it in. Good. We're going to come out here by this outer edge. That line should stick out a little bit longer. And then we're going to draw a diagonal back in. not quite touching so that we can just draw a straight line in. We're going to draw our curved line that almost touches, and then we're going to draw his finger coming down and in. And then we'll come back up and draw another finger coming out to our rounded part, and we're going to go take our line down and back in. Great job.
Who's ready to color?
Yeah, we are going to go color. All right, let's go up and let's go ahead and color in our bat wings. And we're just going to color on black so we don't even have to change markers.
Yeah.
All right, we got our bat wings all colored in.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's looking pretty good, but his outfit looks like it's missing something. What should we add?
Stripes.
Stripes, yes. Well, we're just going to do stripes going up and down. And to do stripes, we just draw lines right next to each other that don't touch, right? Hey, look at you. Those are good stripes. You've got it.
Yours too.
Thanks, bud. All right, now his vest has stripes, but what about his pants? Do they need stripes too?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, let's thicken up the bottom of his vest right here. We're going to make this line just a little thicker and a little darker so we make sure that we can separate our vest from our pants. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and start on those stripes on the pants. Good, nice long lines up and down, just making sure they don't touch. Nice. Now what color do you think Jack's boots are?
Black.
Black. So we've already got our black marker. Let's go ahead and color in his boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are some good looking boots, Carter. Good job. So I think we need more stripes. Where are we missing them?
Arms.
His arms. Yeah, he needs stripes on his arms too. So we're going to add some nice long stripes. We only need about 2 on each side, so it should be pretty easy.
How's that?
That looks great. Do you think we should maybe add another color? Maybe we should add some gray.
Gray, yeah.
Yeah, because we need to color that collar in, but I think black's too dark. So let's add some gray and let's color his collar in. I'm thinking maybe we should add some gray to his cuffs too.
Oh, right, those cuff things.
Yeah, the cuff things.
Are you ready to show them our Jack skeleton?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to count us down?
Yes, in 10.
No, you have to start at 3. Okay, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Hey! Oh my gosh, those are so cool. Yours turned out so great.
Yes.
You did super awesome.
We even had stripes to pants and sleeves.
We did add stripes to his sleeves and pants. I think they turned out really good. Those are hard and you did a good job. All right, well, we had a lot of fun. I'm sure all of your Jack skeletons look amazing. And we look forward to seeing you again soon for another How to Draw. Bye.
And my other favorite, how to draw a dragon.
Hi, I'm Brooke, and this is Carter. And today, we're going to be teaching you how to draw a dragon. Are you excited?
Yes.
Do you know what dragon we're drawing?
The dragon from your book.
The dragon from my book, The Super Science Squad, and it's the first book called The Dragon's Toothache. Are you excited?
Yes.
Is that one of your favorite books?
Yeah.
Yeah, bomb diggity. Okay, so we're going to do it kind of right towards the center, and we're just going to draw an oval.
Got it. So right here?
Yeah. Good. Then just over to the side of it, we're going to draw a line. Then we're going to draw an almost oval. Good. Now from under this one, we're going to start right here on this side of the eye, and we're going to go out and down. Almost like an L. All right, good job. Now we're going to take this line and we're going to bring it back up right over to this far eye over here.
How's that?
Perfect. All right, so follow me on this line. We're going to start where we left off. I'm going to start right here, and we're just going to bring this line down and swing it over.
Okay.
Good job. All right, now look, we're going to add a little curve. Not too big, keep it nice and small. All right, next we're going to bring a line right up over here, and it's going to be a pretty big one.
Like this?
Very cool. All right, now we're going to come back over by these eyes, and up on top of this first eye that we drew, we're going to draw almost like a little mountain up on top of the eye up above it.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to draw another mountain over here on the other eye.
How's that?
Oh yeah, you're a pro. You've got this, Carter. All right, we're going to start over here by that first mountain, and we're going to draw this line over that doesn't quite touch.
All right.
All right, we're going to draw this nice arch around, and we don't want it to go down too low. Just stop right about there. All right, we're looking pretty good. Good job, bud. So on his neck, we're going to go ahead and start here, and we're just going to bring this line down. Don't quite go to the edge of the paper. We want to leave some space. That looks good. And we're going to start drawing some wings. So we've got a big line coming. All right, we're going to start here, and we're just going to arch this line up over here, up towards this upper corner of the paper. You got it.
Cool.
Next, we're going to swing this line in a little bit and then bring it back out to the edge of the paper.
How about that?
Perfect. Now we're going to do that same thing again and bring it in even a little further. Nice. And now we're just going to do it one more time, and we're going to bring it back to the neck, but we don't want it to quite touch the other line that we started the wing with. Oh, good. That looks good. All right, let's go ahead and draw the other line. That's why we left some space over here. So we're going to start down here, and we're just going to bring this line up, and you can bring that right to the edge of the paper. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the neck. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start right here on this part of his chin, and we're just going to bring that line down. It should end up pretty much right under that first line of the wing. Right about there, Carter?
Okay.
Oh, hold your paper. Looking good. Okay. Now we're going to take a line. We're going to start a little above that line, and we're just going to bring our line down, and it can have a little curve to it. It doesn't need to be too straight.
Got it.
That's going to be for one of his arms. But we need the other side of the arm. So let's go ahead and draw another line that just swings down like this. Oh, make yours a little longer. I like it.
How's that?
Good job. Now we're going to come back over to the front of the arm, and we're just going to draw this little curve, bringing that line back.
Cool curve.
And then we're going to add another little line. It should end up kind of even with the other one. Good. Now let's just connect those.
All right.
Dragons have claws, so we're going to draw 3 little upside down mountains on his hand right here, and those are going to be our claws.
Got it.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and draw the other arm. So we're going to start up here, and we're just going to bring this line down. It's going to be the same as the other line, just a little shorter. Yep, you got it. Now we're going to draw our belly and just bring this line from the middle of this arm, and we're going to just curve it back. Oh, mine's got a nice big old belly.
So does mine, I think.
All right, let's go ahead and go back up to this wing. We're going to add a little follow line that doesn't quite touch this other line, and we're just going to kind of follow this outside part of the wing, and so we'll start at the top. We're going to curve down and just don't quite touch it, but just follow along, mimicking that line.
Outlines of the dragon's wing.
Oh yeah, you're good at that. Nice, that's impressive. All right, our dragon has a few spots on it. I'm going to do 3 spots. 2, 3.
A big dot, a little dot, and a medium dot.
Looking good. Now his nose looks a little empty, so we need to add his nostril right here. So we're going to put a mountain right here in his nose. Don't make it too big.
How's that?
Good. And then we're just going to draw a little circle inside of it. That looks good. He's coming together. Let's go ahead and fill in his eyes. So let's just put the little black dots. I'm going to put mine a little towards the middle because he's focused. So they're a little bit in and focused. Now let's come down. We're going to work on this mouth down here. Right now it only has one side. So we're going to give it an extra line that's going to go right back here that just kind of finishes off the inside of his mouth. But dragons have teeth, so we need some teeth. So let's go ahead and put one out here that's way out towards the front. Perfect. And then we're going to draw another one right back here, right by where our mouth is. Looking good, okay. All right, we're going to draw one that's kind of on the far side. So we're going to start towards the bottom of the mouth and bring it up to that line right there. Good. Then we're going to draw another one right here on this side. Up on top of this dragon's head, we're going to go ahead and give him a bit of a horn. So we're going to curve it up. And then you want to curve this line a little bit too. Looks like he's got a point on his head, a little bit of a cone. Now we're going to come onto his neck and we're just going to put some spikes going down his back. So we're just going to draw a bunch of upside down V's or sharp mountains that are just going to go from his neck all the way down to that other wing that we started. All right, that looks really good. Okay, let's go ahead and, what do dragons breathe?
Dragons breathe out fire.
Dragons breathe fire, yeah. So let's go ahead and we're going to start here by his mouth and we're just going to make this line start at the mouth and we want it to curve down. So don't make it a straight line, give it a nice curve down. Next we're going to come in and just draw a little line that goes the opposite way. It just goes in a little bit with that line. Then we're going to take another one and arch it down. And again, we're going to put a little line in. We're going to make one more one that comes in. This one can cut a little sharper and a little more over. Good. Now let's come back up to the top and we're going to do the same on the other side but going the other way. So curve it out.
Now a curve.
A little line in.
And another baby line.
And curve it out. You've got this. Oh yeah, even easier the second time. Good. Bring it in. And then from there, we're going to actually curve this one out and back in. And that's going to be our last one right there. Finishing off our fire. Looks good. All right, once again, we're going to do a follow line. So don't touch it. Just stay right inside the other line and just follow those same lines that we just made. Again, you don't need to touch it. Just follow it around. Oh, my pen's having a little trouble. That's okay. Make it work. Follow it back up. And this time when you bring them together, go ahead and let them touch right up at the top. Nice. All right, how's our dragon look?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good. All right, that's a good looking dragon. Now I think it's time to color. So we're going to go ahead and speed this part up. All right, grab your pens and let's go.
You had fun?
Yeah.
Our dragon's awesome.
Yes.
On the count of 3, we're gonna lift up our drawings.
3,
2.
1, 0.
Those look awesome. You did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. I love your dragon. High five. That was awesome.
Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye.